Card Max for this shit. Pyro was good. Leader Boss was good. Analyst was good. Yeah, the logo. Darn it. Wow. Yeah, man. So couple things I want to talk about regarding URL, the caffeine the pay-per-view app. It's just a lot of shit to really go over, but I ain't really gonna take too much time on that. Then I also want to talk to you guys about masters versus disciples. Is it possible? And I'm talking about just in hip hop, not even necessarily the Supreme Shot. Rain was good. I'm not even talking about like the kung fu movies right now specifically, but I am talking about hip hop. All right, so Andre Burnett was good. Mars, my man Mars, man, was good. Was good. I'm gonna talk this caffeine, this $25 fiasco. Business models. There's a whole lot of stuff, man. Yeah, clean the room. Clean the room. Charlotte was good. Enigma was good. Yeah, man. We definitely need a I'm gonna pay, but I'm not happy about it. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. So, okay, so pretty much before we started 23, I took the block from niggas. That's facts. Oh man, Charlie Michelle was good. Veronica was good. I'm not paying for caffeine. It's over with. All right, so here's the problem. This is the problem. The problem is URL failed to inform fans that they would be charging. I don't think the $25 is a big deal. I don't even think it's not a crazy price. Y'all go spend that on Hennessy and some blunt wraps. You know what I'm saying, every day. So it's not the money, it's the principle. It's how it happened. So this is where things went wrong, in my opinion. When they first announced Tay Rock and Hustle, when URL first announced Tay Rock and Hustle for Kings versus Queens 4, the advertisement never said this will be a pay-per-view. We're gonna start back doing pay-per-views, $25 to unlock the event. All right. And the prop Michelle was good. It's good to see you on here. Oh man. They promised free, give us free the Amistad voice. Yeah, man, facts. So the problem was when they showed the first battle, Tay Rock and Hustle, I think the main event, right? They didn't tell us then. So then they start rolling out the rest of these battles, DNA and KCJ. Oh, this is dope. Twerk and Coffee Brown's return. We all hyped up. Jazz and Charlie Clips. A couple more battles on there. It was just like, yo, niggas stupid. Live and for free and only $25. It's stupid. Red pills are good. Verb and villain mode. He said it was his idea. So again, real quick. I'm not unlocking a mother effing thing. Yeah, it's here's the thing, man. We was buying pay-per-views before there was caffeine. We never had problems with pay-per-views. And in fact, some of the fans were very vocal about hey, these streams are crashing. The caffeine, I'm trying to watch the battle live. Now y'all got this real-time little option where I can, like, man, I'd rather just go back to paying for pay-per-views. And a lot of people had expressed that sentiment. And that's, I looked at it like, well, maybe they should go back to doing pay-per-views. Now, one thing I can say, yeah, I noticed they didn't advertise it as free, but still could elaborate it. because people ain't gonna read between the lines. Yeah, and that's the problem I have. That's one of the problems I have. If you as a company knew that you were gonna charge, you should have said that with the first announcement of the battle. Don't announce the card. Don't announce all these fire battles, and then be like, oh yeah, and by the way, y'all gotta pay for this. Because you're getting everybody hyped up, and people was already kind of bummed out about the Atlanta card, Redemption 2 card, which was dope. Geechee and Jay Mills, me versus Clips, Clean Paper and Swamp, and Trez and John, just Loso and T-Top. Anyway, people were upset that event was not streamed, and you know, it wasn't live. It was an app only event. And people were like, yo, I'd rather just pay the pay-per-view. And people were like, yo, I'm paying $8 a month. What I got the app for? So real quick, would you go back to RBE? You know, it's crazy question. A lot of people have been asking me that, man. Hold on, man. Don't be asking me all that public. No, I'm just joking. App is where they battles getting low. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it. If they're gonna charge, they might as well give us back YouTube. So yeah, I hope and I want URL to see this. I'm in a position. Dave Campbell, I hope you be out there Saturday. Me and Prep, me and News, Danny in the Blue Room. Yeah, Philly. Yeah. So look, this is the problem, y'all. Like I work for the company, so I'm not gonna badmouth the people that I work for. I'm you know, like I work with these people. I'm subcontracted or contracted, whatever it is. I'm working with them, so I can't badmouth them, but I can because if they don't hear from the people that work for them, it's who better than to hear it? Because I'm a fan too. And I was shocked. I was on Piper Boy Williams live, and that's where I heard it. And I was like, what? I was in the comments like, what? What do you mean they're charging for this? You know, again, not that I have a problem if you don't stop with the humble shit, right? I'm not that I have a problem with paying or that two people have a problem with paying. It's just that the way y'all did it. It's a right way to do something. It's a wrong way to do something. You know what I mean? A lot of time when guys get caught cheating, you know what I'm saying? The woman be more mad, not even the fact that you cheated, but just like how you did the type shit. You feel me? It just be the principle. Like, come on, nigga, if you're gonna do something dirty or whatever, at least do it the right way dirty. Don't do it the wrong way dirty. So that's a whole nother conversation. Danny versus Head Ice. Oh yeah, that's crazy. I mean, bad. Then new setup, fire, good looking. Yeah. I'm working, man. Y'all think I'll be doing all these battles for free, man? I'm doing some shit, man. I'm working on some shit. Movies on the way, all kind of shit. But look, how can I say it, man? Can I Quasi thank you for the donation. Can you battle on RBE, Quantum 23, and King of the Dot? Yes. As of right now, yes, I can. I'm not currently locked in or ever was. If y'all remember 2014, I believe that was I refused to sign a contract with URL when they was doing the Ultimate Freestyle Friday. And then I refused, and I kind of was like kicked off of the league. So I didn't sign back then. And I honestly, the last 3 years that y'all been seeing me going hard on URL, it's all been under a contract per battle. Like I just been doing a handshake deal with them, and I'm not under a contract currently. I say currently because I might be soon, or I don't know. It just depends on how shit go. But as of right now, I can battle anywhere in the world. So there's that. Lloyd Banks versus Danny. Oh, I got you. Tell what you say. Tell Michelle. They all want Michelle. They all want Michelle, bro. But look, all right. Anyway, let's get back to it. All right. Now, real quick, I remember when I battled Trez, I had a line was like, "Yo, I paid $12,000 for a battle. I should have a URL lifetime membership. Like I should have an app membership. Why am I paying $8 and I'm a battler? Because it didn't sit well with me, right? When I was thinking about it, I'm like, wait a minute. I rap for y'all. I battle with y'all. And then I gotta pay $8 to see my own battle. Like what? Wait. I battled with y'all, and I gotta pay you to watch the work that I did with y'all because it's not gonna be on YouTube. So I have to pay y'all to see the stuff that I did with y'all, and it didn't sit well with me. And so that's why that bar when I battled Trey is like, yo, I paid $12,000 for a battle, man. I need a URL lifetime membership, right? And then I started thinking about stuff like, yo, okay, if I work at Walmart, I just can't walk in the back, grab a 65-inch TV and walk out and say, hey, I work here. I should be able to get whatever I want out this joint. I'm part of the company. Don't work like that. If one of them workers in the back, you go to the back, the stock room and grab a TV, he's getting arrested. You're stealing from the company, right? Even though you work with them, doesn't mean that you got just access to all that stuff. Even though I still kind of feel like the battlers should have like, a free code or free access membership or whatever, but I'm paying because I also support black businesses and small businesses, even though they have blossomed into like a worldwide entity at this point. You get an employee discount, facts. Yeah, I do support black businesses, right? Because I don't ask Netflix, even though I don't work for them, I don't ask Netflix for a free month or 3 months free of Netflix, right? And so the argument is always we paying for Hulu, Amazon, Netflix, Disney Plus. Some of y'all paying for OnlyFans. Let's not forget that. Some of y'all paying for OnlyFans, right? Which is okay. So we paying for all kinds of subscriptions, right? So why, when the black man trying to do something positive, we are complaining about $8 or we're complaining about $25? Now, this is the problem. Here's where now I will say this. I don't know exactly why they just now told us about the $25. I haven't called them. I did, maybe I'll have the conversation with them later, but I look at it like we asked, okay, maybe they didn't know. Did y'all think about that? Let's start there. Okay, Netflix tells you way in advance when they up in the price, though. Facts. Talk. Y'all free to. I'm gonna put the link in the comments so y'all can come on here and talk too. But real shit. Let's keep it going, right? There's a couple problems, but what I was thinking of, what if URL didn't know? See, and what my man said earlier kind of makes sense, but watch this. So I was like, well, what if they didn't know until now? Maybe they was under the impression it was going to be how they normally do it, free, and then Caffeine comes to them and say, hey, no, we're not making no money doing these free events anymore. We have to start charging. And that's above and beyond Smack and Beasley. And they say, okay, well, hey, we just got to announce this shit now and let them know. But and that's out of their control. So, and I'm just guessing. But what my man said earlier in the comments was, but they never advertised it as it was going to be free, insinuating that they knew the whole time that you was going to have to pay $25. And that's the problem myself and a few other people have. It's like, if you knew from the beginning we was going to pay $25, it wouldn't even be all this uproar now. I don't think people tripping on the price. Again, this ain't about $25. And for some people it is. For some people it is, because for certain people, none of us, well, not none of us, but a lot of us, aren't like super millionaires and we got to budget out. Even me, we have to budget out per month. You're like, okay, I got this for this, this for this. I could put this aside for that. And if I had knew earlier, I'm like, okay, I'm going to put 25 up for this specifically. and a lot of people just budget their month or their household income or whatever. So to just spring that on people a week before the event is it's not cool. It's not cool because you could give people a chance, at least get them a chance to like, you know, I wouldn't have spent that 25 if I had known I had to pay for this. And that's where some of the backlash is coming from. But the majority of it is coming from them just now announcing it. And that's where the problem is. You get what I'm saying? That's the problem. You're just now announcing this stuff. So again, very, very not cool move on the behalf of them. Now going forward, now let's look towards the future, because this is already happening. It is what it is. They announced it. Get over it. Either you pay for it or you don't. You gonna complain or what you gonna do? You want to watch this joint or not? Okay, you don't have to, but the ones that go that want to see it, they're going to pay that $25, and that's cool. But now going forward, are we like if everything is going to be paid for, which I'm assuming it will be from going forward, then let Beasley, Smack, Chico, whoever need to come out and make that announcement now. I mean, I don't think they even really need to, but they should anyway, just formalities. Hey, from here on out, you know, all of our events are going to be $25 or $30, depending on whatever. Maybe they might raise the price for a Summer Madness. It might be $50, might be $60 for a gnome. Who knows? Depending on who they got on the card. Again, I'm not against paying, but then where some of the more of the problem come in is people are already paying for an app, right? So they like, wait a minute, I gotta pay you to watch an event that is gonna be later on put on an app that I'm already paying for. Like, that's the problem people have. And I think maybe one of the solutions is maybe they should have a tier model like how Netflix got. Like, you got a basic, you got like an intermediate, a premium. Y'all tell me in the comments. Okay, so and yeah, and also we're gonna do the YouTube shit. We doing that too. We talking. So yeah, now this is what they should do, because I'm not against them having an app that you have to pay for. I'm not against that. I'll support it. But what they should do is, like, if for let's say $12.99 or $12, right? Because when you say 15 and 20, people already complaining about 8. But if you say, you know what, for $12, you can get URL gold membership, basically, right? Something like that, or URL plus, what Matthew called it. What's happening? Was good. You know, so if you get like a URL plus, what that should include is you're gonna get all the pay-per-view joints. You get those live stream free. Now, so look, again, you can pay the regular $8 for what we have now, and then they can upgrade it. And now we're getting all the Summer Madness, the gnomes, the double impacts, the ones that were supposed to be app only. Those are live streamed as well. Everything need to be live streamed from here on out. Since we doing this, if we doing the pay-per-views, everything got to be live streamed, right? And if y'all do a URL plus and say we bump it up to $12, okay, so you're gonna get all of these events. But now here's the thing. Here's the thing that comes with that. You URL have to do an event like every month. It don't gotta be a Summer Madness, of course, because you know battlers need time to prep and all this. But there should be an event every month that is live streamed for that $12 from the outside cards. Whether you go back to doing light works, whatever, there should be no more app only events with this proposed idea. No more. Are y'all feeling this, right? So that means, because think about it. Let's say they say for $12, you guys are gonna get all the live stream joints. But what if there's no live stream event this month? I got it. So they say, oh, Summer Madness is going down August such and such date. And you're like, well, I'm paying $12 now. I don't want to wait all the way to August. So that means To fix that, you got outside, you got this card, you got that. This was going to be app only, but it's live stream, and that's only for the people that are paying the extra $4. So that's one of the fixes that I proposed. My cousin thought about that idea. Nigga said bootleg gang, and here she go. Right, Keisha, how you doing? Traumatose was good. Yeah, I think that's yeah, okay. And so and then furthermore, the YouTube joints, right? This was the problem Easy had. Easy's problem was I want to be able to promote and advertise myself and open up more business opportunities for myself with my YouTube drops. But I can't do that if my battles are locked up on an app where I can't even promote my work. I'm working for y'all, but I can't promote my work. So I can feel where he's coming from. Now, about how that whole thing went down, that's a whole nother conversation. That I'm not talking about that right now, but this is what URL should do. I feel like they should start dropping battles on YouTube again. Like the ones that's nobody watching no more on the app, start dropping those on YouTube, because now everybody wins. Because for one, they might, the YouTube money, whatever, probably ain't what it used to be, or maybe it's dwindled down, but y'all still would be getting something. Y'all will still be getting revenue from the battles you're dropping. It would make the fans happy, and it would make the battlers happy. I'm talking about the old joints. Think about, I'm gonna use me. Think about me versus Chess. That could be on YouTube. Me and Arsenal, me and Suge, me and Ace Amin from Traffic 5, me and Tink the Demon rematch, me and Tay Rock, me and Mike P, me and O-Red. I have the most battles on the app. It would be dope if like they just start dropping these Danny Myers battles and everybody's battle, not just mine, but everybody's, that are the ones that are old. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I figure like 8-9 months go by, 10 months go by. It shouldn't be a freaking year. I don't think a year is cool, but something like 6 to 8 months later, after it's been on the app, then it should be then released to YouTube, which would work for everybody, because watch how everybody wins. Watch how everybody wins. URL's gonna win because, oh yeah, I definitely 30 already. URL's gonna win because, again, they're gonna still be getting, you're gonna be able to get paid again from battles that you know, I don't know exactly how they're making the money with these battles being on the app. I guess through us paying for it, but you get paid again for the same battle by putting it on YouTube, because now a whole legion of people that don't have the app are going to see these battles that they never seen. You know, it's crazy because a lot of people will say, yo, Danny, when you going to battle Twerk? And I'm like, I already battled Twerk. What? I never seen that. Yo, Danny, you and Chess will be fire one day. I battled Chess already. Oh, I never seen it. So it's sometimes it's frustrating when you got like crazy classic battles that, you know, that I ain't gonna say the average person or just the casual fan, not the diehard fans that'll pay for the apps and all that, but the casual fan that just, you know, he watch it whenever it come on YouTube. So they be asking me, yo, you should battle Tay Rock. It's like, bro, I battled Tay Rock, bro, and they like, I never seen it, and it's like, damn, man, it's frustrating. So everybody wins because now I can promote clips from my battle from YouTube onto my Instagram and say, yo, Danny Myers versus Mike P just dropped. Y'all want to go check this crazy battle out? I know y'all all heard about his second round. Finally, you get to watch it. And the bloggers, now they get to eat again, because even though the battle's old and they probably already recapped it, they can recap it because now it's new again. And now more people are seeing it, and you can go back and revisit all of these battles. Everybody wins. So the battlers ain't complaining about battles being locked up on an app. URL gets the revenue from, you know, ads and all that stuff on those battles. And the bloggers get to, you know, recap these battles, and everybody's winning. The fans are happy because they like, yes, finally I get to see such and such, Charlie Clips and such as, or Easy and Calico. I didn't never see that. Now all these battles are on YouTube, but the business model, I can't tell these people how to run a business. I just work for them. You know what I mean? I just work for them. I can't uh I can't tell somebody how to get their bread. But as a fan and as a employee, I can see both sides. I understand that the purpose of a business is to make money. The purpose of a business is to generate to be in the black. You know what I'm saying? Not be in the red, right? So I understand that the business model they got, whatever it is working for them. These men have been in business since Smack was out there on the corner with a camera and has built this into a worldwide empire. You know, and the battlers are getting more money than they've ever got before and have been able to make lifestyles and take care of and raise kids and do all kind of stuff from battle rap, things that wasn't possible back when this thing first started. So we can't never look at you know, these men and their business model as the bad guy when I think everybody's trying to win. You know, battlers are getting movie deals, battlers are getting record deals, battlers are buying homes and raising kids and all kind of stuff from battle rap, from the stuff that they're talented to do. And then URL was just saying, hey, we're the platform, not just URL, but King of the Dot, RBE, even the small leagues have all provided men and women a legal way to make money, because a lot of us was not, a lot of us was doing stupid stuff prior. So there's that. You know what I mean? But I want to get some of y'all on here. I'm gonna put the I doubt it's gonna be more than 1,000 viewers on Caffeine this Saturday. And if that's the case, that is on URL. That's their fault. You know what I'm saying? Danny and Lux on RBE. What we doing? You know, it's funny. It's crazy you just said that. I was just talking with somebody. I said, oh man. Anyway, yeah, that's crazy. URL talk down on pay-per-view. And then they turn around and do you believe in a pair? Like they talked all this stuff about the pay-per-view, and then now they're doing pay-per-view. It's not like they wasn't doing pay-per-view before, but I do remember them saying, hell, don't have to pay all these high pay-per-view prices and you don't got to pay for it. I remember them trailers. I remember all the little shots, and now here you go. Back. Yeah, they need a spokesperson. So oh yeah, I got y'all. So I'm just saying, how do y'all feel about this? How do y'all feel about this? Like, are y'all upset? And do you mind paying for pay-per-views? Why don't they just stream the events on the app? I was just saying that, but they would only do that. I'm telling you, I feel like if they was gonna do that and not get no pay-per-view money, then they would bump the price up of the app. They would bump the price up, but they couldn't bump it up to like $20. And I think even 15 would be pushing it. You know what I'm saying? $15 a month. People are already paying for, this, that, and the third on these subscriptions every month. And I mean, this is just the current business model. You know what I'm saying? Like even movie theaters like have felt the impact of the streaming era, where even the bootleg man, I remember living in New York City, the bootleg guy had the little blanket on the ground and all the mixtapes, the Fabulous, the DJ Envy, the Clue, and all these things was laid out on the ground. But it's like nobody uses I remember y'all know we all had the big old CD booklet. Nobody really uses the booklets no more. So the streaming era kind of cut down on their money. Well, not kind of drastically. They kind of put a lot of them out of business, and now they got other hustles. You know what I'm saying? Bros be back in the morning. We doing an episode tomorrow. Matthew got no chill. He's definitely here tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, Bros returns. Facts. I'll be honest, I only got that 2 years ago just to watch Mugen Rock, but then I decided to go ahead and keep that. And regardless, Lloyd Banks versus Danny Myers. You know, a lot of people been guessing that too. A lot of people been saying that's what's gonna happen. I don't think 25 is a lot, but damn, why make it seem like it was gonna be free? But somebody, my man earlier said they never said it was gonna be free, which it kind of pisses me off because if you, like I said, if you knew this whole time it wasn't gonna be free, you should have said that with the first announcement. URLs returning to pay-per-view. You know, y'all know Beasley voice. Kings versus Queens 4. First announcement. Tay Rock versus Miss Hustle. Now, people still would have had something to say, but they wouldn't have been like this, you know. And of course, as everything, this kind of just be the topic of the day, couple days, and something else pops up, and this is all over with. And then we just get back in the flow of whatever, however the flow go. You feel me? So it's not a big deal. But as of right now, yeah, it's a problem. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm gonna talk about that joint. You know what I mean? Like, hey, even though I work for them, I'm a fan too. And I just didn't like the way they did that. Yeah. With the movie reviews coming back too, I was gonna start with Scream 6. I just saw that. And also Creed 3. I'll probably get Kid Chaos to come up here and break that down with me. Danny was crazy. Yeah, 5 theories, good looking. So let me see, man. Get some of y'all to come in here, man, and voice your opinions on what's going on. Feel free to join in and let's figure this out. What's the URL? I don't know. Would y'all pay for a URL plus that includes all the pay-per-views free? And think about this. Let's say you only paying an $8 a month subscription, right? But then they got a pay-per-view that costs $25. If you was paying the $12, you wouldn't have to pay the $25. But if you're paying the $8, you got to pay the $25. So it's like it just kind of entices you to, you might as well just pay the you know what I'm saying, get the URL plus. And I think that's something they should do. And maybe they should start streaming directly from their app, update the app. Now watch this though. If they were to stream directly from their app, what then would be the purpose of them working with caffeine going forward? What would they need caffeine for? So I don't know. Let's talk about this.
My God was good.
My brother, talk to me. What he say? He's stupid. Hold on. Make the URL plus $30. Hardcore flavor, get out of here, man. Now talk to me, man. Would you pay $12 for a URL plus that includes all pay-per-views and you get a live stream event guaranteed every month? Would that be fair?
How much of it? So let me ask a question. Out of that, how much of it would the artist get? Or does it just all go to the corporation?
That's the corporate. Well, I mean, maybe they break down budgets and stuff out of that. So all those number crunching thing, I'm not an expert in, but I'm just saying as a consumer, as a fan, would you pay $12 for a updated app that now includes all pay-per-views for free, and you guarantee get at least one event live stream per month, guaranteed?
I don't. Nah, I can't say no. I mean, to me, because I love battle rap, right? So to me, it's kind of like no difference than like Netflix or like Hulu. You know what I mean? Like in a sense, to me, it's kind of like that. But I don't like all of a sudden it just being thrown on people either. You know what I mean?
So what do you like? So you would get it? You would pay $12 a month?
Just I don't like it, but yeah, I would. Just because my love for the culture. I don't like it, but I would.
What'd you say? You said I don't like it, but I would.
Yeah.
Shayla says I would pay for it, especially for real, for real. And Rain says invest in what you enjoy. Cause I mean, I remember when Netflix was like $6 or $7. Now I know I'm paying $20. They done went
Yeah.
up and up and up and up, and I'm still paying. So I don't. When people, but here's the thing with Netflix, you're getting new content by the month. I think maybe URL should follow like Hulu, Disney Plus, like their business model where you're getting new shows like constantly every month. Like who would pay? Like think about it. Would you want to pay $8 or $12 for the month of January? Then February there's only like 3 battles added or 6 battles added that you really don't even care about, and all the same shit that was there from January. Like, okay. And that'd be the problem too. I do be seeing people like URL uploads battles, and people be like, yo, man, this ain't the one I want to see, man. Yo, where is that such and such battle? Where is yo, who is these dudes? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm paying for this shit. Why am I paying this to see? No. And so it was like, I mean, URL, they don't write the battles. Like, they don't write the battles. It's not necessarily on them how some of these battles come out, but what they want to do is meet a quota, and they want to make sure that they're constantly providing new or fresh updated battles, whether it's something you ask for or not. And I think that's another problem people be having, is they feel like the battles that they want aren't being uploaded on that app in a timely manner.
So let me ask you a question, Danny. If so, this is going to be the way it is, right? People are going to have to pay if they want to watch them. So do you feel some type of way? I don't know. Actually, I don't know if you want to have this conversation here or not. Never mind. Would you feel some type of way if your battles are like one of the most streamed battles there and you're not getting a check out of it?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like that now.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's like we don't get no residual income from the battle. Like you get your front half, then you get the back end of it after the battle's completed, and that's it. Which is, that might be even a played out business model as well. And so that's where you have King Bao coming in saying, y'all battle over here, you're gonna be still getting mechanical royalties. You're gonna be getting some money off of these battles, pretty much forever. Whether even if it's just $5 every 3 months or something, you're still gonna be getting something off your battle, depending on the views and all that. I don't know the super specifics on how that breaks down, but I like the idea of that I could do a battle and still get paid from that same battle years after it happened. And then imagine, y'all know how often I battle. So I battle a lot. So imagine if I was still getting paid from every battle that I ever did, then I'd be a multi-millionaire right now.
Yeah, you be taking them trips to space and shit with Elon Musk.
Yeah. I went to space by now. So
so let me ask a question. For people that aren't tied into any league, that have like the availability to be able to work with different leagues, contract to contract, shouldn't that be a stipulation as artists that we should ask for? Like when we sign contracts, be like, hey, look, what I mean? I would like this with the streams too.
Yeah, and some artists actually negotiate that as well. Not only that, but I'd be like, why aren't we like asking for guaranteed YouTube drops, but not just a guaranteed drop, but a date. Like, all right, Danny, okay, the battle's gonna drop on the app on this day, and after a certain amount of time, it's gonna drop on YouTube on this day. This is guaranteed in your contract, and that's probably what we should have been doing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just don't. Maybe they don't offer that. Maybe they're super opposed to that. Like, but that would be dope is to have a guaranteed drop date. So we, because around that time, if you know exactly what day your stuff coming out on, you can put up a promo campaign. Maybe you can start like, hey, everybody, y'all tune in on Tuesday. My battle is coming out. I need y'all to go watch that, run those numbers up for me, blah, blah, blah. Then 6 months later, it's gonna drop on YouTube. Like, yo, I need y'all to watch, this battle because it's coming out on this day on Friday. And you might want to go press up some shirts. You might want to go press up some hoodies or something, or some merch to go along with the battle. But when we don't know, we can't really do none of that when we don't know when it's coming out or if it'll ever come out. Or it's like, and I think that'd be the frustrating part on the behalf of the artist. But again, a lot of this stuff has to do with negotiating skills, and it'd be your fault. It'd be your fault. Like, you didn't ask for that.
Bingo.
Or if you asked for it and they said no, you still signed and said, all right, well, at least I asked, but you still signed. So it's like, you really can't complain about nothing that you signed, something that you agreed to. So this is why battlers have started going into, I'm getting me a lawyer, or I'm gonna get me a manager. I need a manager because my manager gonna talk to them, and I demand this. I need X amount. This is the money I need. I need to be on this type of plane. I'm not taking Spirit. I'm not finna be in no Roach Motel. I need this type of, you know what I'm saying? But I think that may vary depending on the artists. Because I don't like, a new guy, somebody fresh out the crucible probably don't have that type of power to make those demands, like, what I'm saying? Like, but somebody like Lux or Mook, and I'm pretty sure, because I remember, I forgot what battle, maybe it was Lux and Clips, but I do remember hearing like, Lux is like, I need some off the pay-per-view too, on top of my fee. I'm going to get X amount of whatever on pay-per-view. Maybe it wasn't Clips battle, but I know Lux be on that type of time and that might be from his sister, who don't be playing no games about her brother. Like, Tiff don't play, and so maybe if we all had somebody like that in our corner, we'd probably be doing a little better. You know what I mean?
The thing is, Danny, too many battlers is waiting, and I'm not saying you specifically, but too many battlers is waiting for someone else to advocate on their behalf. When you look at the NBA, they have the group of players, the players union, right? So it's the collective of players that's advocating on behalf of players. What battle rappers is advocating on behalf of battle rappers as a collective? Everyone is like, I'm trying to get my bag.
Right.
But what they don't realize is, once battle rap is flourishing for everyone, then now you're able to get a bigger bag because there's a hierarchy. So if someone on a lower echelon is getting a decent sized plate, that means you got to give Bar God a bigger plate. So I want Trauma and I want everyone to get a plate, but now it's just setting the bar that everyone else needs to get a bigger plate based on their name, accomplishments, etc. But where's the collective of battle rappers coming together to advocate for each other?
Like a union.
They'll say, I'll beat it. Exactly. They're sitting around waiting. You think the battle leagues is going to do it? Because like you said,
I mean, you're right. Because it's in their best interest to win. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
The artist ain't supposed to get more than the company. I understand that. Like, if I work the cash register at Walmart, I'm not supposed to be making more than which and because they've been vocal about that, some of the minimum wage have went up. You know what I mean? Before I get to what's your name, brother? M Nice.
Yeah, what's good?
Before I get to you, real quick, let me address this one real quick. Terrell Taylor says it would make sense for newer battlers to get YouTube drops to help them gain buzz. Which is absolutely correct. However, here's the problem. What happens when let's say they drop, let's take South Flair Soul. Let's take South Flair Soul, right? He's new. And they drop him versus either Zeta Dropout or him versus Chess. South Flair and Chess will do a gang of views, right? And it'll help him. But then what happened with Shotgun Suge? Be like, well, damn, nigga, I've been working for y'all way longer than so. I've been here 10 plus years. How come me and Verb ain't on YouTube? And then if you do it for him, if you do it for Suge,
You gotta do it.
then Danny Myers is like, yo, well, why me and Tay Rock not on YouTube? Why? Then here come DNA. Why him and who else? Who did he battle? Mickey Fax or something like that. So now it's like if you do it for one person, you kind of break the system. You break what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I do understand some of these newer guys definitely could use that look, that YouTube drop, right? But also some of the vets, like myself and Verb and Suge, need those drops too to either gain newer fans or maintain or help strengthen the core base that we already have by letting them see our newest content. And so I think that wouldn't work if you only drop battles for the new guys, because now it's a big war. You understand what I'm saying?
At the very least. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
I just want to say this real quick because there's one more element. I do agree with you, Bar Guy, but this goes back to my point. This goes back to the battle rappers legitimizing the leagues and basically expecting the leagues to build up their brand. This is the issue with Easy. Easy is saying, regardless, I have my brand on Caffeine and I'm going to build my brand off. Right now, you're building your brand, engaging with the fans. You know, you always shout out people. You be doing movie reviews. That is the type of brand building that many artists, they just like, man, who want to smoke? Who next is the battle? No,
right.
Fan bases, people is doing cooking videos. I'm seeing people gaming with fans.
Yep.
I mean, why don't you put another battle rapper on? And I will ask you in the chat why some of these rappers ain't coming together. People like to talk about how much bread they got. Why y'all didn't start your own league? You sitting around asking them, hey man, when is the next play? Why you don't create your own play? You mean to tell me these rappers can't come together, throw their own event? If Bar Guy, you threw an event, I'll pay 50 for it. You mean to tell me these other dudes saying y'all so charismatic, you got all this ice, all these bitches, all these cars, but you can't throw your own event? Come on, bro, get it together.
Right. I mean, I think battlers just have to. We just got to move smarter, and like you were saying, there's things you can do outside of battle rap to keep yourself, you know, in the public's conscious or help generate income. So it's really, I think if there, because there's really no set model. You know what I'm saying? So you had battlers like Arsenal, Star UW, John with the bullpen, you know, even before they did it, Lux had the Lions then. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know, I think that just varies.
Yeah, don't Geechee got a league?
The Riot, you know, him and AP.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My man has said, is that King Bao talking? Yeah, he's stupid. Sometimes you gotta break it. Go ahead, M Nice.
Yo, what up, Danny? I just wanted to show some love. First of all, man, you is a ill battle rapper, bro.
Appreciate you.
You give hope to so many people that they don't look at you for like money and flash and all that. They really look at your bars. They look at what you bring to the stage, your performance, your everything, bro. I mean,
absolutely,
sincerely, bro, from somebody. Listen, I've like battle rap in the street where it's like you can't record, you don't got phones, there's nothing but rap, and you do it because you love it. You do it because it's bringing you to that next thing. You're doing it because the cops is watching out for you and you're more powerful than them without guns. Or like battle rap is so many things, but the way they monopolizing on battle rap and everything, I mean, would you pay for a pay-per-view? Yeah. Why? Because you love battle rap. But it is what it is, right? More people should start more leagues. There should be leagues in every single state, so you're not outed. I had to move so much because I had so many kids, and it's like, move to this state, boom. Move to this state, boom. No battle rap out here, boom. We in the woods out here, boom. They on the other coast out there, boom. It's like there's not enough battle rap venues for people who've been hungry, been like, oh, you've been hungry for like a few days. This dude's been hungry for like 40 years, and now they're burying him because he didn't make the venue, didn't come around to his crib, to his state, to his place. And I think as diverse as it is, there it's all equality. So everybody loves everybody. It's not about that. It's just about the actual facts, the data, the rap, the sheets. You know what I mean?
Right.
So more people need to market that, come together and be like, all right, we got venues everywhere. Flood the market, cover it. You know what I mean? And everything else, merch, everything can come into place with that. I mean, I just throw up so many bars. I said the other day in one of my raps, I'm like, I'm writing every day until Elon give me a hug. And I'm like, yo, I woke up the next day. I'm like, motherfucker, I haven't stopped writing. Excuse the language. I'm like, I haven't stopped writing, bro. Another day, another day. And I used to just write and just keep it somewhere. I'm like, I gotta stop. Now I could record on a tablet, record on something. I'm like, just keeping it somewhere isn't enough to make a million demos. Put it on a demo. Hit some, drop Danny Myers' channel. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, people love Danny Myers, but people love other people. But guess who's doing it? Danny's doing it because he's hosting his podcast on his show, and you could catch him on YouTube live. I don't see all these other battle rappers coming up on my feed, even though I'll follow battle rap leagues. You're one of the only ones that'll come up. Maybe it's because I like what you do out on the coast over there, whatever it is. But I mean, battle rap will never die. I don't care how old it gets. I get whatever. Like, I'm always gonna write rap, freestyle, battle rap to my kids, rap, whatever. You know what I mean? But there's just not enough. I've always had to move because the prices, it's like the price is cheap. You go where you can afford, right? You're out in Cali, everything's expensive. I don't even know how you.
God, yeah, I know, man. I'm paying $2,500, but I live on a mountain. So
yeah, I live in the mountain. I get it.
Get what you pay for it. I mean, shit.
Cool.
Cali is expensive, man. Shit, it wasn't even like this. I remember we used to be able to get like $500 apartments. You can get a $500. You pay $500 a month. You got like a 2-bedroom and shit. Now,
like that, man, all of this is social engineering. Why the prices is like this, bro?
Yeah.
The banks, the government buying all of that stuff, but that's a whole separate stream, Danny.
So traveling, I guess to say that, I say this, traveling is hard for MCs that are like, you know how it was when you was coming up, right? Things weren't so easy unless you have battle rap around you. So if you want to get to an event that people can find you, it's a little more difficult. People,
Hey, Danny, and you know what, bro? I think you could be the change, bro. And like, if you down, bro, I'll be definitely down to contribute, at least in the West Coast region, from here, Nevada and Arizona.
Okay.
With Trauma, if it's any battle rappers, I know certain events, bro. We rent out the venue. Man, throw our own events. You know what I mean? People can contribute, get to mingle with the bar guys.
I got some events. Matter of fact, I told you I'll be on the phone with you tonight, but I got some events in the works. Yeah, I got some events in the work myself that I'll be hosting on my own events. So y'all stay tuned for the flyer and all that. But as far as that app and the YouTube drop go, again, I'm not in control of that. All I can do is just put out my 2 cents. I don't tell Beasley, hey Beasley, this is what you need to do. Do it like this, and then they're just gonna listen to me. Like, I can suggest things. So, like I said, hopefully they will take some advice. I'm like, you know what? Maybe Danny right. Let's do a URL plus, and we'll just charge a few more dollars. But for that, you're gonna get like everything. So everybody wins. Nobody, and then start dropping some of these older ones on YouTube. Everybody wins. So that's pretty much, I'm gonna leave that there before I jump into this next topic, which is masters versus disciples. And I want to ask y'all an interesting conversation, right? I was talking about can a battle rapper, if you stole your style from somebody, can you beat that person with his own style that you stole?
That'd be a good battle. My mentor, love to battle my mentor. Yo,
maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't.
My mentor is just like Danny Myers, bro. My mentor, his name, he goes by the name of FaZe, is FA$E or FaZe. He's totally hoodie.
Shout him out,
bro. Word up, FaZe, Ephraim. Like, this dude could rap reggae, reggaeton, freestyle, written. He wrote. Speaking of him, you know Hobson, right?
Right.
He just dropped this legit joint called Rebirth, right? I'm in the studio writing all the time. So I'm like, when I seen that, I'm like, Rebirth. That friend did Rebirth like years, you're talking like 20 years ago. And he brought the video of Rebirth. If y'all haven't seen it, is ill, son. And I'm like, yeah, it's just like, I would love to battle my mentor, knowing he'll kill me.
See,
But
and
I'll
that's
kill him. But I'll kill him. It's weird. It's just weird.
and that's what I was talking about. Okay, so I know Trauma Tales definitely knows hip hop. In the case, before I even get to battle rap, in the case of Big Pun getting the DNA, the nucleus of his style from Cool G Rap, did Big Pun ultimately end up better than Cool G Rap? And if they were to battle, you know, rest in peace to Pun. I got Pun's face on my arm if y'all didn't know that, but could Big Pun beat Cool G Rap in a rap battle, knowing he got his style from his man?
Hold on, Danny, to clarify your question.
Man.
What type of rap battle are you talking about? The stage battle, or are you talking about
just them being on a record together?
the record type battle? Okay.
Or in your opinion, was Pun nicer than Cool G Rap?
I feel like Pun took the style and evolved with it. I feel like he evolved. Like, yeah, you know what I mean. If you if you learning to do something and you learn from a master, right? And you learning exactly how to do things his way. By the time you perfect that and learn how to do what you're doing with it, you should be able to bypass the master. You definitely should be able to, but it don't happen all the time.
Well, all right, my man was saying Twerk took Prez Mafia style, which is so murky around there. Maybe I should ask Twerk. But Twerk also had Lou Castro style. And that, I think Lou Castro was like the originator of that particular style that they like Taste Mutter and a few of the other guys around that area was doing. But Twerk kind of morphed the style basically and made it his own and added the ultra aggression. And now I was saying something like that because I was like, is it possible that like he can somebody beat Twerk with Twerk's own style? And so I was like,
they're gonna have to. It's gonna have to be his style, but an evolved hybrid version of it. Just like you said, like Pun had Cool G Rap style, but then he added a it's just like if Danny got a recipe for chicken and I use all the ingredients that he used, and then I use some different ingredients. It's not really still Danny recipe because Danny not using the 3 ingredients that Danny left out, I put in. That's the difference. You know what I mean? Now the foundation and the base might be Danny, but I think it's just an evolution.
Jay-Z and Jazzo. We all know Jay-Z. Not everyone knows Jazzo.
But I think Jay took the nucleus of what Jazzo was doing and again made his style better. And you can really say the same thing about Nas and Rakim.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and we all know, like Rakim is like the godfather of lyricism, especially in my eyes. Like he was the god of the rappers. Now, every lyricist that came after him have to pay homage to Rakim.
Facts.
Not saying that Herc and Melly Mel and all the Grandmaster Caz and all them that came before. I'm not saying that I'm just saying when Rakim showed up, that's when I started listening to the shit heavy and learning from him. And he's the godfather of all of us, right?
Rakim was still rap laps around
a lot of these
like today,
today, right? So I'm just saying, did Nas, because I guess he was like viewed as the successor to Rakim. Did he Is he better than Rakim? And in the ultimate legacy, when it's all said and done, will his name be above Rakim's? Which was, it's crazy for me to even try to imagine that, knowing that this is the man who pretty much birthed you.
I don't know.
Somebody said Lil Wayne and Gilly. Yeah, dope. Yeah, that's what we on here for. That's what I want to talk some. I talk about the battle rap stuff too, but I mean, I'm a hip hopper. So what's up? Who's better, Rakim or Nas?
I'll say Nas.
Oh man,
Look, I feel like I
don't think you could be wrong with either answer. To be honest. Oh wait, he said Easy beat T-Top, but T-Top, I don't think Anthony. I don't think Easy got his style from T-Top though. I don't know if that's what you was referring to, but anyway. Slick Rick,
so when you say better, like what do you refer as better? Better lyrics, better overall career.
I feel like Nas had the better career overall.
I feel like because of the timing. I feel like if Rakim would have came out in the like after that beginning phase of when hip hop was like jumping and started like at the beginning of that golden era, because Rakim started at like the foundation part of it.
All right.
You know what I mean?
What was there ever a point in your life that you felt like you can beat up your dad? And I'm not meaning if your dad forgive me if he's passed or whatever, but not the old man version of your dad, and you can just growing up. Did you ever feel like you can beat your daddy up?
Yo, can I speak on that?
Could you beat your dad up?
My dad asked me if I can take him. He told me I couldn't face him. Listen, he had a gun on him, right?
That's a whole different.
They found him hanging dead. I don't know. I just give me a half a second of respect. They did find him dead, like you said. But at that time, no, I couldn't take him. I couldn't. I wanted to. I want to point him and take his pistol. I couldn't take him.
Wait.
You got crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't asked for all that. That was saying they found him hanging and shit. But basically what I'm saying is like
I couldn't take him.
Like even now, I don't know if I could beat my dad up. My dad is obviously older than me, but my daddy's still in good shape. I seen my daddy my daddy was from the original H-Ray Gangsters when it first started. He was running around with Monster Cody and them. And, my daddy is an OG or triple OG at this point.
My nephew just died. I think he was a BD.
And I'm just saying, like, my pops, he said story time getting a little too personal. Yeah, I'm saying, I don't know if I could beat my dad up. But I basically was saying
you did ask.
I can imagine Rakim, like, if they had to go head to head, like even right now type shit, could Rakim write some incredible shit that Nas just could not write?
Of course.
Yeah, because see, what will we be judging it off? Because if we're judging it off the pen, I would go with you. But if we're going off production, Rakim don't always be having the production, and people be factoring the production into the album. I see that all the time. Like you could spit some incredible bars, but if they not feeling the beat, they kind of dismiss the bars. And now, if somebody spits some bubble gum raps and they got a pretty hard beat, they give more credence to the bars. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's what the standard is now. So it's very nuanced, the discussion.
I think Rakim could. I think he could.
I can't answer that. That's why I asked y'all, because Nas is like my second favorite rapper ever. It's just like, but it's just like how do you just write off the nigga? Like how do you write off Rakim? Like Rakim, you can't fuck with Nas. Now maybe back then, yeah, but your style kind of is a little dated. Nas done dropped all these classic records with Hit Boy. You know what I mean? He's got The Life is Good, Stillmatic, Illmatic, I Am, It Was Written. He got all these classics, way more than you got. But it's just difficult to
Even the one
imagine.
that he had with Bravehearts was, that was kind of dope too, though. He had a
No,
couple of
yeah,
hits with
well, a
them.
lot of Salute, Dre Day. Remy Ma versus MC Light. Well, I think Remy Ma could beat MC Light if we talking about just head to head like right now.
You think
Yeah,
Remy
but
Ma is better than Rod Digger in their primes?
no. Rod Digger
had
was
bars.
better. Rod Digger was better. And Remy could see this right now, and she'll call my phone and be upset, but it is what it is.
Borga
Not better
ruffling
than Rod
feathers today.
Not keep
You
it real
ruffling
low.
feathers today, Borga.
They said Rakim now. Come on. He said, come on, man. Nas all day. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even want to write off Rakim even today, because this man is the godfather of all the lyricists. I mean, if you ask Black Thought, if you ask Eminem, if you ask Royce 5'9", if you ask Lupe Fiasco, if you ask Common, if you ask Crooked Eye, I'm talking about all the best rappers that ever wrote or put a pen to paper. They're going to reference and say Rakim.
Excuse me. Do you got any albums out?
Actually, I do. I do, and I'll be putting the link up. To
I thought you only did battle rap.
And that's the thing, man. It's crazy. That's crazy. It's not crazy because it's my fault. I haven't really even been. But
you don't push your album.
Like we gotta do. Yeah, what day should I do this, man? We gotta play a whole day of this Danny music.
Look, I seen 2 of your YouTube drops with your music. I see the back-to-back joint, and then the other one with the video you shot talking about the world.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, what day should I do this? Probably this week. I'll do it this week. Shit. What's today? Sunday? Probably Wednesday. We'll just do a all music day.
Well, listen, homie, I got some right to do. Bro, I appreciate you so much, bro.
Oh, yeah, do your shit, brother.
Keep popping on the West Coast. I'm going to be out there as soon as I can grow up a little bit. But I'm going to be out there as soon as I can catch my bag. I'm going to be out there. All right, thank you.
Hey, and Danny, I think you definitely on the music, whether you do it on the music day or not, you need to do your own version, whether it's the Billboard did the top 50. I don't know if you want to do that much, but let me just name their top 10 of all time. They got Jay-Z #1, Kendrick Lamar 2, Nas 3, Tupac 4, Eminem 5, B.I.G. 6, Lil Wayne 7, Drake 8, Snoop 10, and Nicki Minaj 10.
What?
Him ain't nowhere in sight. This is
yeah. I mean, wow.
Billboard top 50. Well, this was of 2022.
I'll definitely need to be revising that list immediately, because this is insane. We not sleeping on Pharaoh, bro. Come on, man. I'm a hip hopper. He said over your favorite MC. I wouldn't go that far, but he definitely is underrated.
Yeah, don't overstep.
I wouldn't do that. Yeah, because I think would you say he's better than Nas or even or is he better than Lupe? No, I don't think so. But I definitely rock with Pharoah Monch.
Well, let me ask you this, because on this list it has Nas #3 above Pac. Would you say that Kendrick, basically they got Jay-Z, Nas, and Kendrick above Pac? How accurate do you think that is, Bargod? Do you think all of them are above Pac, one of them, or none of them?
Because this is like battle raps. Like, yo, who's the best battle rapper in the world? You know what I'm saying? People will say me. Some will say Mook. Some will say Lux. Some will say Geechee. Some will say Nitty. Some will say A-Ward. Some will say Pat Stay, rest in peace. It's just like your personal music taste, and what do you interpret as dope lyricism or just dope music, or even the people that didn't necessarily have dope lyricism had dope vibes. You get what I'm saying? And they just knew how to make good music. So how do you rank? How do you say this person is better than that person? Even everybody got their own taste. But if we're talking just strictly, wait, they said top rappers? Or are we talking like strictly lyricists? because that is
they use
It's a
the
big
term.
difference. Yeah.
They use the term rappers, the top 50 rappers of all time, according to Billboard. But they're not saying, they're not basing it off of how many records you're sold. I think they're just saying like
That's right, Mars.
what they consider the best.
Tupac was very lyrical.
They even got Drake at number 8 of
That's
all time.
disrespectful.
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. This is not good. I don't know. Let me get the list in front of me, and then we'll yeah, I need to, because that's crazy. And Nicki
Drake shouldn't be
Minaj
in
was
top 50.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj was number 10.
Wait, was it the top 50?
Yeah, it was the top 50, but I just only read off number 10. But I'll just say some random ones. Kanye West was number 11. J. Cole was number 15. 50 Cent, number 17. Lil' Kim, 31. Gucci Mane, 38. Dr. Dre, number 40.
as a
Jada
rapper.
Pinkett, yeah, that's what they picked.
Dre shouldn't even be on the list if you're talking about top
Really
50.
though?
That is disrespectful.
Oh man, who works there? Maybe they need to hire me to run.
This is why I said this is
They
why
should
I
hire
said
me to run the hip hop department. You know what I mean? My resume is impeccable. Hey, who was that? Rolling Stone, you said?
this one is Billboard, but Rolling Stone.
Billboard. Yeah, they be getting it wrong all the time.
But the Rolling Stone got a similar one, and that's what I was trying to say. Like, it's kind of up to us to do these streams, because if we just let them go unchecked, then it's like,
right.
Well, yeah,
And they push they just push the wrong narrative, and we just allow it to happen.
Yeah, because some charts got Eminem at number 1.
M at number 1 isn't that far of a stretch. But I wouldn't have him at 1 personally. I wouldn't have him at 1. But if somebody said he was number 1, like you talking about like best rapper ever?
Correct. I think actually Rolling Stone was pushed in that line, but Billboard has him, I think, at number 5.
I mean that's not really crazy whether you rap, whether you rock with his music or not. Because I'm pretty sure his music wasn't necessarily for
correct
everybody, and maybe some of the subject matter, maybe some of his stuff was too zany or just too out there. But as far as a rapper, as a lyricist, he's definitely one of the best that ever did it.
Facts.
So if somebody said he was number 1, I wouldn't be mad.
Bro, even the one that wasn't even the songs that he did that probably wasn't your lane, it still was a great song. Like, it
still was just dope. Yeah, just
expert. That Lose Yourself. I know he had one called Kim, talking about killing his wife and all, just some wacky stuff. But if you listen to the lyricism, how it's broke down, he's telling the story. It's creative. His wordplay, it's bonkers. So I think he deserves to be in the top 10. I wouldn't say number 1 though.
Crew 1000. Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
All right, what do you want to add to this conversation?
Yeah, I'll say, what was the question again? Sorry, it just cut off for some reason.
It's all good. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from UK.
I hear it.
Yeah, I'm from what was the question again? Sorry.
Who's the best rapper ever?
For me, it's very difficult, to be honest with you. I mean, people will say Tupac and Biggie. Eminem as well. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm not really like a hip hop head like that. I'll be honest. I'm actually like the Wu-Tang.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Wu-Tang. I guess like it's best of all time. I'll say lyrically, I think of like someone like Nas or something. Maybe Nas or
not mad at that.
Eminem, maybe.
Not mad at that either.
Of lyricism, wordplay, schemes, and everything.
Yeah. Those are all excellent choices, actually.
Oh, absolutely. And I want to say to your point.
We was talking. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh no, I just want to say about
the Billboard list. Say in it. You got to say in it. If you're from the UK, You got to do in it.
The Billboard list, I think they put Dre on there as a
True.
rapper, but they snubbed Cube.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, well, that's all I needed to hear. That's just right there. Right there, the list is done. It's over. I don't even want to discuss that list no more. It's over. It's over. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Nah. And Cube was doing this from the early 90s.
Hold on, wasn't Cube writing for some of them?
And he was writing for all of them.
Yep.
So not only was he writing them hit songs and dope bars, and he was one of the original storytellers, then he went on to write movies and all. You can't bro. We're not doing that. We're not putting Drake them out of their over Cube. And I'm not even West Coast bias, but if I wanted to have anybody's career, it would be Ice Cube and his legacy.
Yeah, facts.
I think that's one of my heroes, actually. So yeah,
mine too. I would definitely
shut all that shit up immediately.
It's crazy that Dre would make that list when Dre, from what I've heard, I can't say it's a fact, but he don't write. People write for him.
I'm sure he writes some of his stuff, and I'm pretty sure he has writers as well. So
yeah, because I know Jay-Z wrote some stuff for him too.
Yeah,
right. My man said Cube not on there. Good night. Right. That's
hey, Bar guy, you like
that's what I'm talking about, Mars. It's over.
That's all I need to see, huh?
Yeah, it's fact. Yeah, we definitely matter of fact, speaking of Mars, we lining up another battle card for this channel. So any of y'all that, you know what I'm saying, we could do it next week. But any of y'all that battle rap, you know, I just need 90 seconds. Give me, if you down, just let me know. Inbox me, put it in the comments right now, and I can get the matchup set up, get you an opponent, 1 round, 90 seconds, drop all these. We can do them live. We can drop them live, have the people vote on who was the best, and I'll be giving out cash prizes for the winners. And me and Mars is also going down next week. So that's my little bro, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
You gotta do
it. Hey, remember I just asked you this about how you write for battles, and I was like, you write every battle like it's known.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play with him. And his name is Mars, and I love like space shit. So it's like right idea, road nigga. He done fucked up.
Hey, you know what you had me when you had that
Sorry, it had to be you, Mars.
Remember that one?
But he said he got some shit for me, so we gonna see.
Bro, I think you was battling his name was Saint or something, but you said it's like Einstein's theory, the way I
space time continuum. Right.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, so yeah, if any of y'all want to battle, just let me know. I'm pretty sure Traumatose needs an opponent. 90 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can count me in, man. You know,
I already know. That's what I'm saying. Me and Mars was talking about that. If y'all want to rap, we gonna do it live on the channel.
Always looking for some smoke.
Live on the channel. Might get some celebrity judges. Might just let the chat judge. Who knows? But we giving out some bread. Are we getting Danny and Daylight this year? Hopefully, man. Like, watch me get. Tune in and watch me get barred to death, everybody.
You know what? And look.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry it had to be. I'm not gonna go that crazy because you my little homie, but I am gonna have to black your eye. I gotta black your eye.
You gonna bloody the nose.
2 black eyes and a fat lip.
Yeah, you know, something light just to show them. You know how sometimes a big brother gotta take the little brother out of the backyard and just like rough him up a little bit, just show him like, look. If I wanted to, I really could really mess you up. But this should be enough. You know what I'm saying?
But hold on, what if he used your style to evolve?
He used my own style on me and beat me. Hey,
hardcore flavor. I'm from Alaska.
Hey, we're gonna be fair. I'm not judging it. I'm gonna let y'all judge it. If y'all got him winning, I'm cool with that. He can win. I gotta tell my mom about this. Thanks, Danny. You stupid.
Hey, that's dope.
Danny versus Daylight on RBE. Hey, look, who knows?
Danny, I just thought about this. If none of these battles don't do it, I see people do this all the time for movies, bro. They do like crowdfunding, right? Like say, hey, we gonna put out this movie, and they raise the funds for the movie
Yeah,
before they
yeah.
put it out. We
Facts.
can do that and raise the funds for a battle, and then of course it'd be some trustworthy people, and then
Right.
disperse it that way. So now people is engaged, and it's just you contribute what you want. Here, I got $10 on that battle, I got 100 on that
Right,
battle,
right, right.
and
That's a
then
good idea. We can do
and,
that.
and then you allocate the funds between the battle rappers, you feel me? The back ends, of course, we set the contract so nobody is getting played. But at that one, it's everyone contributing, and you're not waiting on a league. Everybody is being proactive, you know what I mean? So
Right.
something, that we can do.
I
But
remember
I know plenty of people, rather than leave you a super chat, they can just donate to that
donate
fund,
to the
the
fund.
Danny
Yeah.
and Daylight fund. Now you can come to Daylight with a bag where it's saying, when the winner get this, the loser get this.
Facts.
You feel me? Either way,
You
y'all
know,
both win.
I talked to Daylight. What was that? Last year, he said when they first was doing him and Lux, when I guess him and Lux were doing that themselves. Like they was basically saying we finna just put up like a, you know what I'm saying, crowdfunded event, and me and Lux gonna do it like that. But then he was like, yo, Hulu, Amazon, or somebody was trying to like buy the battle, and then something with Iron Solomon and his company was gonna throw the event. So I still hear little behind the scenes whispers about where they're gonna do it and when. So I'm looking forward to that. So finally we can get Daylight and Lux out the way. That way I can just go on and kick both of their asses after that. Because that's pretty much what's gonna happen. You should battle Daylight on GTX so y'all can get that no jumper drop. That'd be crazy. Me and Daylight on no jumper. Damn, that's a gang
That
of
would be
views
fire.
right there.
I was
That's a
gonna
gang
say
of
the
views.
numbers would be
Shout out to
crazy.
Lux One. Shout out to Diz. What's her name? Gina Views. Battle Rap Trap. My man Henny Man. Me and Henny Man just went crazy the other day. What's up, Henny?
Facts.
Yeah. Y'all rock with my man Henny. If y'all not already
right?
subscribed to his channel, please subscribe to that, man. Yeah. Rock with my man. RBE? Should I do it on RBE's that? You know what's crazy? I think like ARP had like dropped like a little, it was like a goat, and then like somebody in a hoodie, like it's like a mysterious battle, you know what I'm saying, for his Divide and Conquer 2 card coming up, and everybody was like, well, the GOAT gotta be Danny. Like, Danny's coming back. He's back to RVE. It's like, oh, who's he battling though? And they like, it's Danny and Lloyd Banks. It's Danny and Lux. Who knows? And then ARP putting all these little mysterious tweets out and shit. I'm just sitting here like, damn, man, y'all crazy with this shit.
Hey, what was your last battle?
It ain't me. But it ain't me though. Like I'm like sitting here like, well, who the fuck?
Who is it?
Who is it? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like,
that's some good marketing, though.
I didn't even call ARP. I didn't even call him and ask him. You know what I'm saying? Danny and Light be the best battle ever. They say it's Light and Rock. I know, right? Talk to him. Danny versus Cassidy. Cassidy said he's not battling me, man. Danny and Daylight need to happen. EFB need to get in the studio. Whole squad.
But when Danny and Daylight battle, that's going to be like the catalyst for the end of days. The world's gonna crash. The oceans are gonna run dry.
I literally was about to say that. I was like, yo, that's when the world just stops spinning that day. Like, for real, we might open up a fucking wormhole, a portal, or some shit. Like, we gonna really fuck the algorithm up for real.
The whole world's gonna see the parallel universe.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm glad you said that, because this is the perfect segue. Because I don't think you get enough credit, bruh. I remember when you first started doing your parallel universes, bruh. it was some rumblings like, bro, that shit was kind of corny. Now I see people doing that when they don't even battle you. I hear people every time they
Real shit.
battle you, they
I've
use
seen people do it in battles that you're not even present at.
Yeah, of course.
Bruh,
Like you saw
I've seen like at least 10 of them, bro.
Cassidy's done one, you know. I think Jazz, Charlie Clips has done a few of them. Maybe Mike P might have even done. I mean, everybody, Geechee, they all have done.
Yeah,
It
I've
just,
seen Geechee do at least
I've
3.
never
bro.
like meant for that to like be that impactful, because like I said, it was just a bar versus Jonai. It was just a bar. Do you believe in a parallel universe? I do. This shit is insane. My father was in prison playing spades while I was working on my pen game.
Working on my pen game.
Again, it was just a bar. And then when I thought about the concept of it, like, oh damn, like, because it was some true shit. Like,
hold on, that was your actual very first one?
That was my very first parallel, but it was just a bar. It wasn't meant to be like a continuous like special move. It was just a bar. And I was like, when I started thinking about that bar more, and I said, yo, my dad was in prison playing spades, which is a lot of, you know, that's a pen game for real.
Yeah, correct.
While I'm working on my pen game. So we done went 2 different paths in life. Like, he was just hardcore gangster and did 25 years, and I avoided the pen by working on a pen. And it was like just it's a
parallel metaphor too, you know what
I mean?
It's
so crazy of the concept.
I said, yo, up with that concept.
I said, yo, I gotta bring that back. I gotta do that again. And I did it versus Young Cannon. And the crowd went crazy on Traffic 2.
That Paul Bearer line, isn't it? That Paul Bearer line that you said, that was crazy.
And so from there, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it. And then it went on to grow to become just a staple special move in the culture. So even when, like you said, people don't even be battling me, they'll just do it in their own battle and just do their own parallel universe. So it's all, I look at it like quantum physics and them was doing like the first schemes and shit, and then Chilla kind of took the scheme and like put it on a broader scale, and now schemes are just a natural part of battle rap now, you know what I'm saying? But at first it was just like a unique concept being done by Heartless and maybe even Conceited. But I know Daylight and Quantum, them, they always going back and forth on who was the inventor of the scheme. You know what I'm saying? Like, who did the first scheme in battle rap? I'm pretty sure Mook will probably tell you he did it first. But regardless of who did it, it's just a staple, right? And so now the parallel universe is like, that's a move. Like, so I'll be like, damn, well, I inadvertently contributed something to the culture that is probably be here long after I'm gone. Like, you know,
and bro, and that's why I want to ask you, since I keep seeing people doing it in the battles that you're not present, is that the best special move?
That nigga said that nigga
best special move.
Hold on, man. My man Geechee is calling my man Traumatose Joel Ortiz, dog.
Oh my! This thing Geechee crazy.
Geechee was good, bro. This is that's my man who I was telling you. I want to bring him over to the riot. So you know, we're gonna lock something in soon. But he from Alaska. He's fire.
This nigga said Joel Ortiz.
This nigga called Joel Ortiz, dog. Now, see, and let me tell you something. Geechee say something, it sticks forever, right? Like when he called DNA Gary, he just called my man Feeble, who he's getting ready to battle. He called him like Feeboy, and like now the running joke is Feeble's name is Feeboy. So when he calls you Joel Ortiz, that angle it's gonna stick from here on out, because like I said, when you say something, that shit, it just stays forever.
Yo, that's crazy.
So now you're Ortiz now. Thanks,
hey, but you gotta lean into it, right, and come with a fire rebuttal.
You gotta just say, hey, Geechee, one of the goats named me.
Fast. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh man, said what he say? You soft, you scary. You look like your name Gary. Yeah, Geechee went crazy. Yo, man, that was fucked up. That nigga he said, you a punk, you a square, you a buster, you a mark. I forgot what it was, but he went like a whole 2 minutes. I was just calling him like every variation of weak and punk. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking hilarious. Shout out to DNA though. Yeah, he wigged on the facts. shout out to DNA. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I don't know. Like, all right, give me an example of a battle rapper who got their style from another battle rapper, and are they better than them with that style?
Twerk.
You said who you say?
A Twerk.
Twerk. Who did he get his style from?
I say similar to Prez.
I think you know what I think it was. What Twerk did was he probably mixed. I'm for sure he took some of Prez style. I think he like took some of that Luke Castro, Taste Mutter, and my style and mixed all that shit up. Facts. And we can add, yeah, I don't even want to put him on the spot right now. I could call him.
Because then how much credit do you
but
give
I think
to
he's
each person? Right? If he took a little bit of all y'all styles and made it one, what he took 20% of Danny, 10% of Prez.
He probably did. And he just gumbo popped that shit and created Twerk. But then he created his own following, and now he's got like a bunch of people that sound like him. And I remember Surf was going through that. Like a lot of Surfs came out of just how they was saying Speed Dollar rap like Surf, how they say Cuban rap like Surf, and
they were saying next rap like Surf. I remember,
but the thing is, they never was in contention of actually being better than Surf.
Facts.
With its Surf style. I don't think nobody's been in a contention of being better than Twerk. But if you say Twerk took Luke Castro style, and
what about the Mike P one? I remember Mike P.
He's better than them with the style he took from them. Facts.
When Mike P was battling Twerk, he was cooking. I'm not gonna lie, he was battling just like Twerk, and I think Twerk was kind of shaky that battle too.
Yeah, matter of fact, was that the battle they say Mike P beat him, right? He beat Twerk.
Now, I don't think Mike P is a better career than Twerk, but when I seen it, Mike P was cooking that battle, bro, and Twerk was kind of stumbly.
Oh, my man Hardcore Flavor says Rum Nitty took Conceited style and perfected it. When Nitty
is
first
that really the same style though?
I think it's different.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't
might
see
be a little
it
different. I think maybe you're just saying in terms of back-to-back punching, but I do think
Rum's more interesting.
They was calling him like Baby B Magic. You gotta think about now. Watch this. This is exactly why I'm even on this subject. Is Nitty battle B Magic, right? And Magic beat him, and people was like, "See, you're not better than him with his style. Like you can't out punch. Like how are you gonna try to back-to-back punch B Magic? And he's like one of the originators outside of like Conceited, Heartless. Then comes B Magic, like one of the godfathers of a lot of punchers. A lot of punchers got they shit from B Magic. That's a fact. I can hear B Magic flow every time I hear Big K rap. I'm like, yeah, I know where you got your DNA from, bro. You might have put your own little, twists and specialty on it, but the nucleus came from B Magic. And so Nitty battles Magic, and at that time, Nitty isn't the Nitty that he is today. He had already battled me, Tycoon Tax, a few other battles, and he was doing amazing. And they was like, I don't know, I think he ready for B Magic, and B Magic shut him down. B Magic shut him down, and it was like basically kind of going with my theory of you can't beat the master that you got this shit from. But there has been examples of quite the opposite where the student did beat the master. Damn, that's deep.
How about what's his name? Elijah Strait. Like people were saying that he copies Nitty as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And he'll
But
never,
it's
he
different,
never
though.
cannot beat Rum Nitty. You're not
Yeah,
gonna
but
do it.
I
Yeah, no,
disagree in
he
some
actually
parts.
does
Elijah
sound
Straight
like
is not
Rum
gonna
Nitty,
beat
though.
Rum Nitty.
Yeah,
But I think it's different though. Like they have some
But he
similarities.
got the DNA from Rum Nitty though. Even if you say he's different, that's fine. Nobody's gonna be an exact clone of somebody, but I trust me, I know, like I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? They was saying my man Poetic Genius took Rum Nitty style. Shout out to Poetic Genius out there in Denver. But they was like, yo, you sound just like a baby Rum Nitty, bro. Like, you know, me and Nitty discussed this too. We was at their first ever Westworld event. And me and Nitty just like, he grabbed me and he whispered, like, bro, look how these niggas rapping, bro. He's like, yo, we really created a whole generation of battle rappers off of our battle. And I was just sitting there watching them on stage. I ain't gonna say their names, but I was like, damn, bro, we did. We really influenced and inspired generations of battle rappers that wanted to punch like Rum Nitty or wanted to punch like Danny Myers. And I mean, I guess we just kind of passing it down. We're passing it down. Oh, Bad News literally stole Tay Rock style. And what happened? Rock beat him. See what I'm saying? It's hard, it's difficult to beat the person that you learn from. And that's why I was like, yo, like Daniel's son is not gonna beat Miyagi.
I think you got to take into consideration that there's like so many battles out there, and you know, sooner or later there's always going to be someone that's going to sound similar to the other battle rappers.
Oh, B Dot and Loaded Lux.
that will be a dope one.
Damn, you know what though, man? Let me ask y'all, man. Can B Dot beat Loaded Lux?
I think so, because based on your standards, when we hear Loaded Lux spit those verses and you know his video verses, they not the same as his battle verses. I've heard B Dot deliver more battle you know, like battle heavy bars in actual battles than what Lux did. Lux don't always bring his best pen to battle, but B Dot,
Right.
you seen with B Dot with them long rounds that he did against
Right,
you. Like
right.
the dude has a pen, you know what I mean? And he been sitting for some long. I'm not saying that he would definitively beat Lux. I'm saying he has a pen that is able to beat him.
Facts. Think first, act second. Thanks for the donation. B Dot can potentially defeat Lux, and I always just, and it's like I'm contradicting myself because I felt like, yo, B Dot's substance and the way he breaks shit down, bro, he might not be as clever as Lux as far as like certain way he's masked words or mask and hides bars. He's not as clever as Lux, but his content and his substance is definitely, I feel like it's deeper than Loaded Lux's
The message
content.
is more
And
important.
I said, he can beat Lux. I will put money on it. I would put money that B-Dot could beat Loaded Lux, which goes against my theory that you can't beat the person that you got your style from.
Well,
You
your
know,
theory should be that it's possible, but it's improbable.
there
Like
we go.
you could win the lottery, but how likely is it? What are the odds that you win it? Right? It's possible that you could win the lottery every time you get a scratcher, but what are the odds? What are the probabilities? You know what I mean? So
Facts. B Dot West Coast element is what would give Lux problems. My man Mars said, I got money, he bodies Lux. Lux is available, beatable now, in my opinion, but the Lux who beat Cal was fire.
and we also gotta come on, we gotta factor this in too. Most of Lux greatest, and I'm not taking anything from him because he's a phenomenal battle rapper and artist, and just you know, just his thought process too. But how much does the home crowd play into it? Bar for bar, you feel me? Like people talk about the oh, Danny may have had gas one battle, But Lux has had legendary gas. Like I'm talking about, he's probably had the most gas that I've ever seen from any battle rapper, hyping up stuff, all sorts of antics and things.
Right.
So if we're going bar for bar, are we judging the bars or are we judging the antics? Because many of Lux's bars were hyped up by his entourage.
I'm not going by no antics. I'm just going by simply what was said in the, like, if I could read this on paper and I can break it down, which I'll probably be doing tomorrow. I want to break down Lux's first round versus A Verb. Because like I said, I had saw that battle, you know, right when it came out. And I saw it a few times afterwards. And it was amazing that just like 2 days ago, I was listening and I heard stuff that I hadn't heard years before. And it just reminded me of when he, you know, his slogan is like rewind in time, you know what I'm saying? It's more to find. And it's like, wow. Even though it's crazy, because even though it's like I uncovered that later. It's like, think about this, and this is why Lux is so great, bro. Even though, like I said, I give him a lot of mess. I really be tough on him, but I have to be because it's your peers and the ones that look up to you that are going to keep you sharp and not allow you to just give us some anything when we know how great you can be. So, but anyway, I always looked at Lux style, like, and even mine and Daylight, like a pyramid, like the pyramid in Giza, where I'm talking about thousands and thousands of years later, they are just now finding different, like, hidden corridors and hidden shafts that have existed this whole time, but we just now finding this shit. A lot of shit is like they be doing infrared and thermal heat scans on the pyramid, and then they'll find like an empty little space, and then they're like, damn, that shit, they would have never found that shit if they didn't have look at how long it took for technology to like advance for them to find some shit. That's why the pyramid is so, like, it's one of my favorite things in the world. And I look at like
that's why it's still talked about so many hundreds of years later, right?
Yeah, and I look at Lux style like that, because like Lux, as much as we done seen these battles, some stuff is just hidden right there in our sight, and we don't even know it was there. And I'm saying I break down bars. I do this right at a super high level, right? And I'm like, yo, why didn't I just now caught that? Like 4 years later, like I just caught what he said, even though it still didn't change the outcome of the battle. Because I'm just sitting here like, wait a minute, can you? Because I gave Verb that first round. I remember them yelling 3-0 for Verb, like for real. So I still have Verb winning that battle, but can, like, if somebody said something and it took you years and years later to find what he said, like, does that mean he won? Yes or no? Like,
niggas rapping in the Da Vinci Code and shit.
like, because it's almost like he proved a point. It's like, yeah, you probably gonna win live right here, but watch, let these bars age. Watch who's continue to get better, and yours gonna age like milk, mine gonna age like wine. And
that's why those YouTube drops are so.
And I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about.
Right? Yeah, because that's why those YouTube drops are super important. Because when you just play it on the app, you only see it that one time. On YouTube, you get to play, because there's some battles that I seen of Danny. I was like, oh, Bar God lost this one. Then I went and I found those hidden artifacts that you was talking about. I was like, oh, Danny cleared this one. But sometimes it do take a second or third eye to actually.
That's what I be saying. I be saying that about me and Easy battle, because a lot of people like, yo, well, Easy beat you. I had Easy. I'm sorry, Danny. I'm like, go back and just break this shit down, and you'll find shit. My rounds for Easy are incredible, and when you really break down what was said, and that's why I be like, I didn't lose Easy. It might appear so because of the crowd reaction, and he had Gutter City behind him. He had Team Homie behind him. I was there dolo out there in Virginia. I was by myself. And so the extra, he did have the extra gas, but I'm not gonna lie, Easy was fire. He said some crazy shit. That nigga said, who sell drugs in your universe? I do. It was simple as hell, but it was fire.
Yeah, he was fire, but they were definitely gassing them. But I just want to say, because how much do we factor that in, right? Because bar for bar, I think Easy was fire. I think you had a little bit more fire. But if he has more hot, not just gas, but high level gas, because when you have some of the biggest names behind you, Tay Rock is one of the biggest hype men ever. You got him behind you.
Sure.
You
That's
got like, even if you go watch the URL battles, you got Tay Rock. What? Oh my God, he's dead.
Right, yeah, he be super hyping it.
Bruh,
but
Malik, factoring that into a battle.
Malik, what you think, man? What do you think about all this?
Man, I think it's I want to talk about that Easy battle, because it was something I was thinking about when Easy was on the Joe Budden podcast, right? And they was talking about how he went undefeated. And Easy, to his credit, he brought up your name as being, you know what I'm saying, like who he's battled. And Joe Budden was like, oh, well, Danny's one of those lyrical smiracle motherfuckers, right? But that tells me that Joe Budden doesn't know your resume, because he wouldn't look at you that way if he knew about your freaking battle with K-Shine, right? Where you were lyrical, but your performance was crazy. You know what I'm saying? If he knew about your battle with Young Cannon, you know what I'm saying? Your battle with Old Red. Go back to your battle with what's the dude from Chicago?
Young
Big
Cannon.
T. Yeah, Young Cannon and Big T. You know what I'm saying? Or if he went I'm gonna tell you what's crazy is that when you have the machine behind you, like Easy had not only Gutter City, he also had Smack behind him in that battle. Yo, how Smack was saying, yo, he's the painting you as the vet and painting Easy as this newcomer puts you at a freaking disadvantage, because you supposed to be.
Yeah. Yo, and that's what I always say. But again, regardless, it was a dope battle. Regardless, if you got Easy, if you got me, it don't matter. It's just a dope battle, and that was was the battle that catapulted him to, like, yo, he's getting T-Rex, he's getting T-Top, he's getting goods. He done went from me damn near had Mook, if Mook would have said yes to on that Drake card.
Yeah, he got K-Shine.
And I'm gonna go on the Joe Budden podcast as well. I'm gonna debate Joe on some shit, man, because I ain't
doubt.
I ain't really be liking how you trying to play me, and it's crazy because I've always been a Joe Budden fan when nobody else was. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, yo, bro,
it's ironic he did some lyrical smiracle shit versus Hollow and got body.
Yeah, bro, like this is what you stood for. Now it's like you
but I want to go back to what my man was saying too. It has a lot to do with kind of like who's pushing you and your fan base, because you can go to Loaded Lux, right? And this is something that you said, Danny. You can go back to when Loaded Lux was supposed to freaking battle JC. Loaded Lux goes on Funkmaster Flex, does the crazy performance on, give him credit, the crazy performance on Funkmaster Flex, and then everybody's like, oh shoot. But to your point, you said, I want to see Lux do that in the battle. He didn't do that in that battle versus Geechee. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So here you have, I'm gonna just say this, I gotta give you credit, my man. Here you destroyed Suge, like at every level of battle rap, lyrically, performance-wise, aggression, controlling the crowd. But now they talking about, well, Suge should now be next up battling Easy to block cabinet. Some people saying that. That's crazy to me.
Well, I mean, I've already battled Easy and Suge, so I think even
I'm not saying for you to battle him, but I'm saying have you exactly, not to have you constantly mentioned as one man. You got a fan base out there that, just like myself, I came in watching you versus Young Cannon. And I'm from New York. I watch you versus Steams. And people was like, oh, they didn't even see the battle. And motherfucker was saying you lost.
Won that one.
Talk.
You know what I'm saying?
That's another battle that I will defend out for my life. Like, nigga, I beat Steams, bro, in Brooklyn with all the gas he had. And they was trying to say, oh, nah, Steams beat you, blah, blah, blah. I'm not like, bro, I smoked. To this day, yeah, he got smoked. To this day, that's one of my favorite, like, written material from myself is those 3 Steams rounds. And I thought my third was super underappreciated, but it'll be appreciated in time, where I took battle rap and personified it as a woman, the way Common did on I Used to Love Her. But I just did it in battle rap form. You know what I'm saying?
100, man. 100, man. You should have got like, look, son.
Shit. My first round for Steams was so freaking crazy. As a matter of fact, I might mind to spit these damn bars live.
Yeah, I go back to that Steams battle because I asked you about this before, and yeah, people were saying that it was clear that Steams won. I was like, what battle are y'all watching, bro?
No, I beat Steams, bro.
And you was debating somebody.
I can't debate is the ones that I choked in. So when you say, well, you lost the Real Sick and Stewie Newton and Passwords and Frack, and I'm like, well, what's the common denominator in all those battles? It's like Danny choked. Now, any other battle, we can really debate if I lost or not. We can really debate because I don't feel like I never left a battle, walked away. It was like, I should have wrote better. I never, ever, not one time in my life walked away and said, I should have wrote better. He outwrote me. Never felt like that. That to me, that's when I'm gonna feel like I lost, is when somebody just has better lyrics than me. And that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, and now, one thing I'll say about you too.
Well, be that angle. I like be that talk to your soul. I was like, okay, well, if that's what you prefer, cool. But if we just break down a line for line, bar for bar, metaphor for metaphor, I beat all them niggas. all of them. But again,
and Chilla. And that, look, man, I'm just gonna say to you, man, like if you look at your performances,
I don't even really, that I don't even got to speak on that one like that.
What you did against Tay Rock should have carried you in the top 5 for Champion of the Year, point blank, my man.
Yeah, that was crazy. They just had a short memory on that one.
Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying?
He still had battled Rum Nitty, bro. He had battled Fine.
Yeah, it's all good. Okay.
Exactly, man. Exactly. And see, some people will be like, let me say this about the whole Rakim and Nas joint. Like, Nas is better than Rakim. And that's not a hit against Rakim. Rakim didn't come into this thing saying, like, 20 years later, or 50, if we didn't make any progress from where Run DMC and Rakim and KRS-One was rapping, then why are people doing it? It's just like somebody coming in and saying, Jordan can never be better than Dr. J. There's always someone that's building on what somebody did to move it forward. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people, I'm just straight up, being from New York, right? You don't want someone coming in being better than Mooka Lux. You hate it. But you got to admit it when you see it, if you being honest with yourself and you see, let's say, I'm just going to say you because you're here right now. If you look at all your performances and how much you're outside, you look at your performance against Young Canny, look at your performance against Tay-Rock, against Suge, against Chilla. So against the writers and the punchers, if you look at your resume, like you said it yourself, if Mook and Lux could be outside the way you are outside killing people, why don't they just do it then? They should, if they that nice, they should align you up, JC up, B-Dot, and just say, okay, we just gonna knock them out so you can stop talking about them.
See? There we go. And that's pretty much where I'll always stand with that position, is like, they don't do it because they can't do it. And if they could, they would. Why wouldn't they? Especially if you know you getting 30 and 40 or $50,000 a battle, even if you wasn't gonna get that, y'all still guaranteed to get at least 20 if y'all was to come outside and give one of the up and comers a shot. Somebody like Mook or Lux, which is something I would love to see them do. Like, I don't think every single battle that they do has to be a legacy battle. Of course, we still want to see some of those legacy battles, but ain't nothing wrong with Lux coming outside to take, hey, who's the real sick? Oh, that's who y'all. All right, line it up.
I've been wanting to ask you, and I guess you, JC, and B Dot this question though. Do you guys play a role in and people on the panel right now? Like, do you play a role in Lux and Mook not having to battle you because you always on interviews and blah blah blah, both you, JC, and B Dot are always elevating them to where it's you coming after them, so they can just say, nah, you know what, I can just wait right here. I can be like what's my man's name, like a boxer that says, you know what, I ain't gotta battle Danny right now. I can go battle this other person. Like, let's say Geechee, right? And Geechee's nice. I can battle somebody else and still get everything that I would get out of battling Danny or JC or B Dot, but not have the risk of losing to them
and not have the same level. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of that just boils down to them being scared for one, and like you said, like if we're constantly like basically chasing after them, then they probably will feel like I don't need to battle them. Them dudes are chasing me. I'm chilling. But I thought that they stood for the actual art of the warfare. Is like, nah, such and such is nice, and they all acknowledge us. Like they Mook, Lux, they like, yo, you nice. I want to battle you. Mook called me like the next day after the Tay-Rock battle. Mook called me on my phone and said, I want to battle that Danny. I said, all right, line it up. And that was that. I saw Lux.
What happened? What was the battle? What happened though? You know what I'm saying?
I talk to Lux. Every time I see Lux say, yo, you one of them. Like, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. I don't want no big stage. I want a small. I just want the raps to stand out. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm on your time. Like, I mean, I know you're Lux. You got a lot of shit going on, but whenever you're ready, I'm outside. And so they're aware of the challenge, but I'm disappointed in the lack of them even just putting out a tweet. You know, Lux dissed me in his song. Mook dissed me when he battled Geechee. So they're aware. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm on their radar enough to where they include me in their material. Get what I'm saying? So if y'all know what time it is, why haven't you came outside? And what I'm actually a little more disappointed in Lux, because after the Geechee battle, I do remember an interview where he said, I'm gonna be outside more. I'm coming outside more. And we ain't seen him since. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now, what do you say? I might ask another hard question. What do you say to people that say, okay, I'm a fan of Danny. I think Danny is the best, but maybe he's oversaturating himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, if Danny was just a battle, and I'm not saying you should do this, but I'm saying here's what's out there. If you battle 6 times a year and you battle, let's say, a Solomon, or you battle a Daylight, you battle people that, you know, you go in there and you kill them, right? Like, you have the time. Like, I think if you had time, you would have, just my opinion, you would have killed Av. You would have killed Rum. Now, not saying that you would have 3-0'd him, but I think you need time to really destroy motherfuckers like that.
Schedule. You mean like with the okay? And the crazy part, I'm still putting on crazy. You know what I'm saying?
100.
So I always say that. I say, yo, what happens if I had the same time that Lux had for a battle, like when him and Surf, when they battled, they had like 9 months to prepare. So I'm like, what if I just had 9 months to focus on one person? I was like, they would be. I mean, that you
Or
probably
4
would never
months.
see them again.
Or 4 months.
Or 4 months. 3 months.
I feel
I'm doing all these battles. Listen, well, let me tell you something.
Yeah. I'm gonna go after Traumatose.
Suge shit. A week. That was a week prep. Think of that was a week prep.
Wow.
Suge shit. Arsenal week prep. 30 both of them. Tay Rock. That was 2 weeks prep. That was 2 weeks prep. Now I'm not the guy that needs 4 to 5 months to get ready for somebody. Like, you see the type of material I can bring, like literally week after week. In fact, like just this year alone, me and J2, me and Charlie Clips, I just battled in Arizona, Tucson. Y'all gonna see me in Philly this weekend. I don't think nobody's ever produced.
You're not even counting the
bars.
small battles either, bro. You're not counting the smaller, the phone battles.
Not to mention, LL Cool G, D.I. Hennyman, not to mention Jack Boy Maine, all this year. So, and like I said, no one's ever had this output this much, and because it's not like the bars get whacker or
you're the most prolific battle rapper, along with you can put a claim on. You've had the best performances. Like your joint against Tay Rock stands out as not just me saying it, but the community saying it. That's one of the best performances. Like my nephew, I gotta put this out because my cousin watching this. He came into it saying that Tay Rock was gonna kill you. He said, "What you talking about? He's gonna get killed. Somebody stop him."
Oh,
that was the only battle that he said he threw his phone after you did the Hammer Time joint, and after you did that joint with Yes, he's gonna say, "Let there be light," and God is gonna say, "Yes, walk into it."
Fire. Since that battle, I had at least 100 people walk up to me and say, "Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Rock my man, bro, but you got him." Or yo, I ain't gonna lie, Danny. I lost money because I thought Rock was gonna beat you. I gotta be honest because I'm in your face right now. I'm gonna be a man and just tell you I bet against you, and you won, and I paid my man, bro. I kept it real. I said, "Nah, Danny got that," and he's like, "Yo, that was crazy, bro." And I'm like, I remember seeing the polls was like 70 something percent to 20 some percent for me, and I was like, yo, they really. I was like, is this what they think of my skill level, or is this just the popularity vote? Like, are y'all? And now, if you're talking about fan base, of course he has a bigger fan base. I believe so. Now, but if you're talking about popularity versus skill, there's no way it should have been Rock 70% to my 20% in the predictions of the outcome of the battle. Because I'm like, yo, y'all must really be sleeping on me. And I think that might have. I'm not gonna say that fueled.
It's the media too. It's the media. It's the media too, because you if you got Black Compass out there that is saying, I'm saying, this is just the truth. Black Compass out there saying Tay Rock's going to kill him, and then after the battle, until your people objectively called in the Black Compass because they called it 2-1 Tay Rock, and people started flooding the lines. Like, oh hell no, we not doing this again. This ain't gonna be the Steam shit. We just calling it fair. You gonna have to reverse that decision because it's clear when he knocks the white off of Tay Rock and then looks at Nunu's expression.
Oh yeah, it was
over. It's over with.
And honestly, those bars right there would not have even showed up had he not acted the way he did the previous day in the face-off. Like because I already was finna beat him, but it was like, now you really, really pissed me off. Because if y'all remember, I was like, yo, Rock, let's go across the street and fight. Fuck the cameras, like leave the security over here. No cameras, just me and you. Let's go to the parking lot across the street from the Caffeine studio. and he didn't go over there. So I was like, maybe that all was just acting. Maybe he was just acting. Well,
I think that when you have somebody like a Suge or a Tay Rock or K Shine or Steams, when you got, for some reason, I don't know what it is about the New Jersey and Harlem that you, dude, you
yo, you know
you
what
go
it is
in.
though? It's not necessarily just the New York thing, because I'm not opposed. I lived in New York. I'm not opposed to like New York, right? But it be the names. It's like the ones y'all be like, oh yeah, Danny, you nice, you fire. But my man Suge, Suge different, bro. I don't know, Danny. I don't know, my nigga. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let
And
me
I'm
speak
like,
on that.
what?
After
Oh,
you,
so
Danny.
you really think? All right. And then, Suge taking shots, dunked on me in the Rum Nitty battle, caught me off guard. I was like, when I have a vendetta or a personal gripe, it's bad. It's bad for whoever. I'm on a mission to destroy you, just like Lux. And I don't, and it's like me and Lux don't
The
have
grudge match,
that
right?
energy. There isn't that energy of when I see you, we fighting. Like, it's not that. It's you're the one they've been saying is the best writer, best battle rapper of all time. And I'm trying to show y'all it's me. I cannot coexist with you if I never going to get my props as the best as long as you exist. The only way I'm going to get that is by eliminating you. So that's why I've been so on this Lux campaign. And besides, I've already battled everybody. I done battled the Verbs, the Twerks, the new guys, the old guy, the Rexes, the rest in peace, Pat Stay. I've battled the new class, the Easies, the Fonz, the Real Sick, the Jerry West's, the Trez, the Don Marino's, it's like I'm at this point.
The Kid Chaoses.
It just don't make sense that I don't like the Moot, Lux, Solomon, Ilmac, Head Ice. Like, that's my personal, that I gotta cross y'all off. You know what I'm saying? Even it put Shoddy Horror on there too. But yeah, like, so when I got that type of target on you, you're getting 30 for sure. For sure. It happened to all of them. Everybody that I wanted to kill got 30. Red. I remember Angry Fan. Me and him was we tight.
It's mandatory.
Right?
Mandatory.
Fan, yo, Danny, you fired. You my man. You the co-host of this show. But I'm telling you, Red is dangerous. Please stay away from him. Red says, Danny, I won't 30 you. I'm going to 60 you. I said, all right,
oh God,
bro, you just fucked up, right? You just pissed me off. And what happened to Red? He got bodied the worst he ever been bodied in his career. You can't find a battle where he got done worse. Period. There's battles he lost, but when we're talking about a straight beat down, what I did to Red, it was like that was years of me just wanting to kill you.
What about the Big T joint? The Big T, when Big T said you was garbage and he meant that from his heart.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, Big T had talked some shit. Him and it was, in fact, it was Danny versus NWX because all of them. And T Top is the last one. He's the last one that gotta go from that because I got Big T up out of there. I got Shine up out of there. I got DNA up out of there. 30. Facts.
Hey, he ain't with them no more, but Bankhead was part of NWX.
And yeah, I included him too some years back. And look what happened to him. So
Young Cannon was part of NWX
killer. I'm the Harlem killer. I'm the NWX killer. I'm the gun titles killer. Look what happened to Chess. Look what happened to Tay Rock. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to debate me and Prestavia, but I beat her too. I'm the NWX killer.
Easy.
Like,
this ain't Easy and Prestavia for the gun titles.
Yo, so Surf, I'm not in control of his situation. Hopefully everything work out for him, for himself, his daughter and stuff, his mother, his fans, but he's, whenever he can come home, that it's gonna happen to him too. He
Hey,
not safe.
Danny,
one more question too. So I remember JC. I'm just getting all these questions out that over the years I've had built up. I remember JC being interviewed on 15 Minutes of Fame, and they was asking him about who are the pens, and he started mentioning QP, B. Dot, Chiller,
Right.
and he didn't mention your name. And then whoever was interviewing him said, "What about Danny?" And he said, "Well, I put Danny in the category of a puncher." And
Okay.
so the dude was like, "Well, what do you mean he's not a pen?" And JC said, "I put Danny in the category of a puncher."
Mm.
What's your thoughts on that type of shit right there?
Real quick. Well, I mean, I think I started out especially after the Mark Minor battle. I think what I do can be either classified or misclassified as punching because I do punch, but I wanted my man Nitty because I think me and Nitty was just like going back and forth. Like every battle, every two battles, like Nitty would say some incredible shit. And then I'm like, nah, I gotta one up that one. I gotta say something crazy. So I was like, then it turned in Daylight was like, yo, what? Daylight was like, Danny, you probably need to rap like how you really want to rap, and you don't have to punch. So I think I'm a hybrid if you want to. I think that's probably the best way to describe it is I'm a hybrid of a pen puncher. I think I consider myself more of a pen,
yeah,
honestly.
you can't confine you to one lane.
Yeah,
So
because
yeah, let me
the
just
100.
style of rap I
let me
do
pick it up
hasn't.
for you, Danny.
It wasn't the style of rap I do. There was no precedent for it. Like there was no Danny Myers before Danny Myers. So when I came
Yeah,
in,
so it's
I think the only
unprecedented.
thing
What
they
you
could say
doing,
was,
others
this
can't
nigga be
do.
punching crazy, so he's a puncher. But I think punchers are the people that legitimately and strictly punch, like a Nitty, who has over the years shown he can do more than punching. But like B Magic, pure puncher, Big K, pure puncher, Heartless, pure puncher. These are guys that are doing this every bar, right? Every battle. There's battles where I didn't even punch at all. So and I wanted to do that with the Stings battle. Like, let me show you, I don't have to punch. I can do storytelling, and then you watch me versus B Dot. I think I started out the round like fuck these punches. Let me talk. So I separated myself purposely because I didn't want to be boxed in or limited or viewed as limited, because there was a point in time when people was like, Danny fired, but all he doing is just these random punching. Then
It's the evolution.
they
You
called
know
it
what I'm
button
saying?
mash.
The evolution, you know what I'm saying, of your style and your repertoire. Because I would put performance in there too. Like when you
Yeah,
battle Pat Stay, you know what I'm saying? That
yeah.
joint that when you transition and say, yo, you 5 foot, whatever, I gotta grab something.
Grab
You
something.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that stuff, man.
I'm a student of this
So
battle rap shit,
Yeah,
that's
I
why
man.
it don't
see.
Just,
I
you know what I
matter.
see.
mean?
I see. Salute.
That,
Your
but
homie
see, that's
material
why
had
it
no
don't
punches.
matter.
Facts.
But that's why it don't matter if someone calls you a puncher, because if I play one game and I'm dunking the whole game and someone called me a dunker, and then the next game I'm hitting threes the whole game, am I a dunker? No, I just showed you that I could dunk.
I
I showed
can
you I
dunk
could
when
hit
I want
threes.
to.
I could
Right.
post up. So
Right. And
exactly.
that's
So
pretty
to
much me.
confine him to just a puncher, you know what I mean? It's pretty much irresponsible, and that lets you know they haven't truly seen, the your full repertoire. But I want to go back to one of the arguments that some people were saying that, oh, Danny battled too much and you need to sit down. No, whoever is making that argument, they need to sit down, because if Danny was implementing the strategy of Lux, we would never see no battle. Imagine if Geechee was doing what Lux is
True.
doing, and
True.
Danny is doing it, and A Verb is doing it,
And
and Easy,
JC,
then we
yeah.
ain't gonna see no battles.
You wouldn't
A
see
lot
no
of y'all ain't
battles.
supporting exactly. So you can't have it both ways. You can't complain and say he battling too much, and then you watch all of his battles and say you need to sit down. Why aren't you ignoring the battles? You watch every battle that you complain about. Why are you complaining about what you enjoy?
Yeah, that's
100, 100.
So, you know, people would
100,
love,
100.
I would love to see more twerk. I would love to see more of twerk. I would love to see more of Danny. You want to
yeah,
see
man.
more of these
Me
battles.
too, man.
And
Like,
if you look at the NBA, right? The NBA, they play 82 games and a playoff.
And a playoff season.
And you only want to see 4 battles a year.
But let me ask this question though. If you had your choice though, right? Because now we getting towards not the beginning of Danny's career, not the middle of it, but we're getting towards not the end, but we're more towards the end than the beginning or the middle. And you want to see, to me,
Right.
do you want to see Danny versus Ilmac? Do you want to see Danny versus Lux, Danny versus Mook, Danny versus Daylight? You know what I'm saying? Danny versus Solomon, as opposed to the other ones that Danny's going to be on fire, but the person that's going against him, they're not going to win. The only way they're going to win is if Danny chokes. They're not going to win.
Well,
yeah, I want to see the threat of someone that like Ilmac or Lux maybe is a threat to Danny, and so now it's like, okay, now we got a battle. Now in the other ones we got, if Danny slips up, this dude might win.
It's like, oh, this is a slaughter. Yeah, man.
But still, even in those matches, so let's say if I'm playing against LeBron James, people know LeBron is going to win, right? But if I dunk on LeBron, people will still be excited to see that. So if Danny is battling some of these lower opponents and giving them an opportunity, even if he might win or he might take it easy on them, if they land in punches on him, people still want to see that, bro. Like if it's the God and you could land some punches on the bar God, he's actually giving people a lifetime opportunity.
He is, but I gotta say though, I would prefer, like if it's a choice, I gotta see that Danny versus Daylight. I gotta see Danny versus Lux. I gotta see Danny versus Ilmac. That's what, and even with that Danny versus Romnitty, I was amped for that shit.
Donate to our crowdfund.
You're going
if you want to see it,
all of those battles.
Donate to our crowdfund.
When they're coming out, that's what the people are talking about. Oh God.
Yeah. You definitely gonna see all of those battles because
Danny,
Daylight are gonna do
make
something.
a donation, bro. Make a donation.
Danny, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question from the other day and from today. Would you say that there's like 2 or 3 battle rappers, maybe 4 or 5, that are like your end game? Like you said with Lux, right? Like I have to prove that you guys say that he's better, the best in all this shit. I have to show you guys that I'm better than him. You've got a couple of them, right?
Lux and Daylight.
Hey, do you feel like it'd be better to have those as your last 2 battles?
Probably.
Like to end on that note.
Yeah, because like I told you, if I got the Lux battle and lost clear, then I wouldn't battle rap no more. That would be my last battle. And I stand on that. Like if I
don't see you losing though.
Let's say I got Lux and they're like, yo, yeah, you got Lux, and then after that, yo, we want to do you versus Daylight, and then right after that, but if I do the Lux battle and lost, then I'm not doing the Daylight battle because I don't even care no more. I don't care no more. Like I lost to the one that I said I was better than, and if I'm not better than him, I'm cool. You can have it. You the man.
Look,
you got it. So
I would like to see you beating him on your retirement battle. This is the last one. And then
yeah.
But I'm gonna beat him. Honestly, I don't even be like I'm gonna beat him. This is
I know you are. But that would be the dopest. That would be the dopest goodbye. Like I beat the one y'all said was the best.
If Lux retired me, I still had a great career. I had a legendary career. Even if he were to win, it would be in the ultimate war of his life.
Facts.
Like
we ain't even talking like that though. We ain't even talking like that.
If it's a debatable with me and Lux, I'm not retired. If it's debatable, if it's If it's clear he beat me, and I, in my heart as a man, as a rapper, feel like he showed me some shit I didn't know was possible. If he does that, I'm not battling no more. I'm done. That's my last battle ever.
But we need to hold off then and let you get Solomon,
No,
let you get Illmatic,
No,
let you
because I'm
battle
gonna do it.
Daylight, because we got to see that, man.
he said,
We got
hold
to
on.
say Lux for hold up now. We got to say
Nah,
if the phone
I
rings
feel
for
like
Lux,
nigga said-
hold off.
I feel like
don't battle Lux yet. Nah, I'm gonna
look, I feel like I feel like I know.
Like I told y'all, if you look at the history, when I want somebody gone, they're gone. Like when I want them gone, they all left. Hey, K-Shine, T-Rex, I got this grudge with Rex. Okay, you playing with this money. All right, watch this. And what happened to Rex? And his career wasn't the same ever since then. Ever since that battle, Rex battled, like his career wasn't. He had just won Total Slaughter. Rex was on fire. Cortez ass. It was like, oh shit, Rex, y'all was sleeping on Rex. Then, he about to battle Danny. Shit. In Harlem. And then what happened? And his career just like he wasn't. I mean, he's still always gonna be Rex, but that run he was on and all that shit was over. That like he wasn't on no more runs after that.
You put K-Shine on the run
and have a good show. He'll pop up every now and then, have a good battle, but he not. I don't know, bro. That money was a curse. It really was a curse. That money was a curse, bro. The money itself was cursed. First of all,
after you tightened K-Shine up, you tightened him up when you said, "Well, I didn't come here. I didn't book this battle to bring me stardom. I came here to your face.
To tell you in your face, I'm the king of Harlem."
After you tightened him up, he went on the run.
You said that
after you tightened Suge up.
Yeah,
he went on the run.
And Easy.
Exactly.
Hey, listen.
You tightened them up.
You know what it is? It's like when they get in front of me, it's the most like it's the toughest thing they can go through. So anything after that is easy work.
Gucci too.
You tightened
that first
when you battled Geechee.
Yeah. And look what happened to him. I told him.
Even B-Dot
went on a crazy
B-Dot too, and Nitty, and Coffee Brown, and Emerson Kennedy.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
I'll be like, yo, you already went through the worst. Everything else after this is lighter. Is lighter than this.
Once you face God, you can kill anything earthly.
You can kill humans. Like, the humans ain't nothing when you face off with the God, man. And so I think like a battle with me and Daylight, that's the one that's gonna really change. See what they was looking for with the King Los and Daylight battle. It was fire, but it wasn't. It didn't like stop the world. Like it was dope, and they both had some moments where I was like, "Oh, that's high level right there." What they doing, but it didn't change shit. Like it kind of came and went. The one that y'all need to see is, I think me and Daylight is probably gonna produce the battle that we all expect to see from Lux versus Daylight. Not saying that it won't be crazy between them two, but me and Daylight is gonna be the one where you see two men do some shit you didn't like. You just can't imagine it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like I honestly, out of my whole career, there was only two battlers that I questioned myself. There's only two. Everybody else, you asked me, then can you beat him? Yes. These two, Daylight was one of them, and Ilmac was the second one, where I had to take 10 seconds and ask myself, yo, Danny, can you really beat like Ilmac and Daylight? And I broke down. I had to go into my mind and break down their algorithms, and I seen the flaws and this and that, and I was like, oh, I see what I got to do with him. I can beat both of them, but I'm not saying I can't beat them. But those are the only two that I ever questioned myself. I never questioned myself about Lux, Shine, Mook, Hollow. None. I never felt nobody could beat me. I was like, only Danny can beat Danny. Like I fuck up, I choke. That's the like the clearest losses of my careers when I fucked up. As far as like the ones you debate this one with Av and I don't care about the what y'all call it. Those are like you really have to pay attention. The ones that you got me losing, the ones that you have me losing. It wasn't like it was just like a clear beat down, like, oh yeah, Danny was just outmatched this time. Like, yeah, this nigga had Danny number this time. Like, that don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't happen. But Ilmac and Daylight's rapping abilities are phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? And how smart these men are. How smart they are. I think, yeah, that's what it is. It's like you're afraid of the smart battlers, not the good battlers, not the great battlers, but smart battlers.
Because I'm gonna add when I saw Rum Nitty versus A Ward.
I smoke. Look, man, listen. Me and Briz, check this out. Who was that? NC Southbound Trucker. Me and Briz was booked on Traffic 2. Then I wound up getting Young Cannon. But anyway, me and Briz was booked for Traffic 2. Briz called Beasley. Briz says, Beasley, back me out of this contract. I can't think of nothing for Danny Myers. Britt and Beasley like, all right, you don't got to do it. After he had already signed. So I had 3 rounds ready. And then Danny, Briz said he can't do it. I'm like, what? What you mean? Why he sick? Some family shit came up? Nah, he just said he can't do it. Can't think of nothing. I'm like, all right, well. So when you ask me how do I think I would fare versus Briz, and Briz is amazing. I'm a fan. But I would smoke Briz. I would smoke Briz boots. Briz backed out of our battle. Also, who else backed out? Clean Paper. Y'all never saw me in clean battle. Why? John Doe. We was booked. We was booked to go to Milwaukee with Black Ice Cartel. Clean fake like he broke his arm, or even if he did break his arm, it was like that don't stop you from rapping. He backed out. I had a lot of back out. Rosenberg Raw backed out in the tournament. That's how we got into our grudge. A lot of battles that y'all didn't see me do. It was always because the opponent backed out, and they got scared last minute.
I want to ask you about Ilmac because Rum Nitty battled A Ward, and that was a fire battle.
Right.
But when Ilmac got A Ward, Ilmac destroyed him. That's when I said, "Oh shoot, Ilmac versus Danny."
This why
if you get that Ilmac, that could be a problem.
He's
But I think
one of the only
recently
men on this planet that I ever questioned if I could beat. But I'm gonna beat them. I'm gonna beat both of them. Like, yeah, I don't battle rap just to battle rap. Like, I really just be battling to prove I'm the best in the world. And you know, if you can't prove that unless you battle and beat the other best in the world, you know. And Daylight and Ilmac are
what Ric Flair say? To beat a best, you gotta beat the best.
The nature boy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mav backed out. I forgot about no. Mav backed out because of what happened with the Diz shit. Me and Mav was booked on LA Battlegrounds, and we was gonna battle, but when they jumped him, he was like, I ain't coming back to LA. Fuck that shit. And I felt it. I was like, I ain't mad at you. Don't come back. Who knows? I don't know what type of shit will go on if you did come back out here right now. This is not safe. We never rebooked it. In fact, let me be talking about that. I need to go on this.
Of the new people, the female one is Aeon.
I think that's about to go down pretty soon on the space.
Woo!
But yeah,
she's fire. Don't sleep on her.
Hey, listen, if y'all trying to battle, let me know on Twitter. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll be back on here tomorrow, man. I appreciate everybody's convo. I'm about to go
I'm
watch
gonna
that
interview
Ed
you,
Mac
Danny.
A-Ward now.
I'm still been trying to interview you for 2 years, man. I'm in your inbox, son. So
All right. Salute. Hey, be easy. I'm about to hit you too.
all right, bro.
Yep, hit me.
Trauma hit me too.
All right.
Bet.
All right. Salute. Appreciate you.
Salute.